Welcome back to CryptosRUs. I am George. We're all George. So today is Black Friday, and I don't mean the discounts that normally happens after Thanksgiving for retail stores. I'm talking about for Bitcoin and crypto. So what happened today? Bitcoin was doing very, very, very well, about to breach 60,000, and all of a sudden it started coming back down. Is this more whale manipulation, or is this something else? Well, let's discuss. As always, smash the like, subscribe to the channel. Two streams almost every day, 11:30 and 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Although I am at a secret location, as you may, uh, see the bunk bed behind me. And no, I'm not sleeping in it. But so I got off track. Hit the notification bell and follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and check out all the latest news, article, and guides at CryptosRUs.com. All right, guys, welcome. No, I'm not in a panic. I'm not in a prison cell. If I was, I don't think it would be wood bunk beds. But anyways, let's get to it. I am streaming early today. I didn't stream last night. Obviously, yesterday, all of yesterday. So, hopefully, you guys had a good Thanksgiving. Those of you guys that are in the U.S., right? I took some time off, but you know what? What's going on with Bitcoin, right? Why do we have this dip? Because you could clearly see that this morning or maybe late last night, Bitcoin was doing what it was supposed to, and that is recovering and heading back up to nearly $60,000, right? So this is exactly what happened in 2017 when starting from Thanksgiving in 2017, Bitcoin in the market started to go up in a big way. And it looked like it was exactly what was happening yesterday. Although I woke up this morning, I'm like, what happened? What could happen? There can't be anything that bad, right? Well, it turns out that now we have a new coronavirus variant from South Africa, I believe. And this plunged the equities market. You could see the Dow is down over 1,000 points. And from around the world, you could see Europe was down, 3, 4, almost 5%. Asia was down 1, 2, 3% in the US right now, with the Dow being down over 1,000 points, about negative 2.8%. So this is exactly what happened, okay? This is the reason why Bitcoin dipped. So it wasn't really due to anything else other than this. We know that there are a lot of people who hold Bitcoin, especially institutional managers and institutions and others. They hold not only Bitcoin, but equity. So when they do panic, they tend to sell a little bit of both. So does this mean the bull run is over? Does this mean that we're never going to get to a new high? I don't believe so. I believe this is a temporary thing because it's clear that Bitcoin is having a correlated effect with the stock market, with the equities market today, right? So this whole notion of has Bitcoin decoupled completely away from the equities market? The answer, I think, is no. If it did, we would see Bitcoin skyrocketing right now while everything else is tanking. But with that said, do I believe that we are going to come back up? Yes, I do believe so. And one of the, I have light things to show you today. I don't have a ton of articles, but one of the things I could tell you is this. And I've been around the block for quite some time with crypto, okay? And I'll tell you, every single time, there's mass panic, especially from the retail side. You'll see Bitcoin dominance shoot up to the moon. Okay, and here's the thing: Bitcoin dominance did not move at all. It is exactly same place it was yesterday and the same place as last week. It was around the low 40s, 40.45. It did not even go up by 1%. What does this indicate? Why is this significant? Because it shows that retail investors are not panicking at all. None whatsoever. I've lived through, I can't tell you how many correction dips, and every single one where there's true fear, okay, not just what crypto, fear greed index shows you, but whenever there's true fear, what people do is panic, sell alts, and then they go and go back to Bitcoin. And that is not what's happening right now. It's not. People are continuing to hold what they have, and people are continuing to buy more Bitcoin and crypto, right? So this shows you that the market is still strong, is still kicking, and no one is truly panicking, except I'm sure there's few people panicking. I'm sure there are retail investors, newbies that are wondering what's going on and sold, but for vast majority of people that's been in the space, at least for a few months, know that this is temporary and we will get through this. And what we're seeing now is due to this new variant that has caused this big dump on the equities market. However, if you think about it, though, as bad as the pandemic and everything has been for over the last year and a half, think about what really drove things upwards for Bitcoin and crypto, right? The endless amount of money that has been printed. All this, I mean, even the U.S., trillions upon trillions upon trillions, 40% of the money supply was printed within the last 2 years, right? Is there more? Is there more money that is going to be, printed and given out? Probably. And that helps Bitcoin in both ways. One is inflation is going to get worse, and we already know that's happening. And number two is more money going into people's pockets, and then what's that going to do? Well, probably drive things up. So if you think about it, it's a short-term blip, but long-term it could actually help Bitcoin even more, right? And outside of that, that's really it. That's really it. You have a few articles that's talking about how it's a Black Friday deal, and I do agree with it, right? Today is officially Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. It's a day where you could pick up your iPad or whatever Alexa device or a Nintendo Switch or Xbox for cheap normally the day after Thanksgiving. But today is really a fantastic day to be picking up a few more crypto to put in your portfolio. I mean, you look at this. Bitcoin hit 6-week low as 24-hour liquidations near 650 million. So this still kind of shows you there's a lot of liquidations, a lot of players, a lot of people that are still greedy, playing leverage. They got liquidated. So obviously that doesn't help what's happening today. But this shows you that Bitcoin is at a 6-week low, right? And you still have the fact that retail investors are still accumulating. You still have all the metrics that show that Bitcoin is going the right direction, right? So it's not time to be panicking. It's time to be stocking up. So that's how I feel. Now, if you look at Live Coin Watch, I've showed you the Bitcoin dominance, and you go down the list, you have, today, I'm not going to sugarcoat it, you have almost everything in red, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11%. And it does look bad if you're looking at, what's going on right now. However, if you go back, I don't have this going back that far, but however, you go back 30 days and you realize a lot of these coins, a lot of these altcoins are still in the green. In fact, many, many, many are in the green for the last 30 days, and many are in the green for 7 days, right? But some are not. So the kinds that you may be interested in, the ones that you've been eyeing, that's been a little bit too hot, right? This is a golden opportunity to get in on some of those. And just, it doesn't mean you have to go all in, but you can buy some. You can DCA while things are low, right? Dollar cost average down. So when things do recover, well, you'll be in the green, right? So that's how it works. All right. Outside of that, that's pretty much it. There's not that much else to talk about. So I'll just reserve most of the time for Q&A. All right, let's do this. And again, I have to do it on my phone because I am streaming in a bunker / prison cell. So I can't read the comments on the computer. All right, I'm going to scroll up a little bit just to make sure I don't miss anything. All right, here's one. Is there any disadvantage to purchasing as much VThor as I'm filling my vet bags? I think you got to understand, John. John asked about VThor versus